depth. Chico, Buarque, Construção. I've done a live version of this, never the studio version. We got the lyrics also translated in Italian because after so many years, I want to dive deeper into the meaning and see also how I react after so many
Beijou sua mulher
como se fosse a única.
of the 60s. So, and the song itself, the lyrics, oh my god, man, the way he there is like a sort of monotonous like a droning almost way of reciting the lyrics, and I just pulled that up here in ChatGPT in translation in Italian. Amò quella volta come se fosse l'ultimo, baciò sua moglie come se fosse l'ultimo e ogni suo figlio come se fosse l'unico, attraversò la strada con passo timido, salì sul cantiere come se fosse una macchina, alzò sulla piattaforma 4 muri solidi. I love how just everything has, like there is a cadence of rhyme and then there is a break into the rhyme. And I have to say, like, until this part, I understood everything also in Portuguese, right? This beautiful thing of saying, like, he kissed his wife as if it was last time. He just, and the kids as if they were each one basically the only one, right? And he went to work as if it was a machine, so to speak, right? Involved. And he built 4 walls up very quickly, basically, con gli occhi appannati di cemento e lacrime. It's like, with the teary eyes of cement and tears. Absolutely fantastic, that phrase. He eat the rice and the beans as if it was a king, as if it was a prince. He drank and then he had a hiccup as if it was stranded at sea. He danced and smiled as if he was listening to music, and he bumped into something as if he was drunk, stumbled on something, and he was hovering in the air like he was a bird. Absolutely beautiful, and he died against the traffic, current of the traffic, and it's like morì contro mano, right? He crossed the street. He didn't notice the traffic was coming from the other side, and that's how he died. Amò come se fosse l'ultimo, and it repeats this thing, right? And there's such a beautiful tragic thing about this song, man. Like, wow, we are so busy with this, in a sense, that the monotonous drone in the voice, it's also the equivalent of the life of so many people, right? Of sort of like, I think Joe Rogan said something like of quiet desperation. And I really like that phrase because it's true. A lot of people live in this like compressed environment of just holding on, barely holding on. Big compositions. I'm really enjoying like really the dynamics of the orchestra and both the rhythm section and the way they're doing the different harmonics with the voices in the choir, really moving away from that droniness into this, like extended also a little bit longer. The phrasing at the end of like the words at the end of every phrasing. Wow. This last part here, because obviously it keeps repeating certain things which I completely understand. Sul tono all'aria come se fosse sabato, sees a naufrago, which was pretty interesting. It's like right here, he was drinking and hiccuping as if it was shipwrecked because he had drank maybe salt water. Interesting, and he was hovering as if it was a prince, and he was like they mix the sort of the more logic way the way the first time you hear those phrasing and it makes more sense, and now he's sort of mixing it, becoming a little bit also absent Italian. For me it's easier to understand. And what a piece, what a tune, but only what a big meaning, eh? Like this all, like I get this gigantic sense of the insatisfaction of the low middle class, right? That keeps everything back basically running, and at the same time it's really running on fumes, literally, in the way that we are literally just managing day by day. And this was probably like in the 70s when he wrote this thing, already then. So it passed another 50 years, and this is more like songs like this. They resonate even more today than ever before. What a masterpiece, man! Absolute masterpiece. Subscribe. Check the other videos I did yesterday. I link it here. My revelation, my confession on a Brazilian song. So give it some love, share it. The algorithm loves commenting, and the more you watch it. Talk to you later. Ciao.